I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and if this video has found you, it's found you exactly when it's supposed to, so trust the timing of your life, trust your intuition always, and if anything I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing. I'll never reply to your comments telling you to message me through WhatsApp. That is not me doing that. I'll never ask you for money. Please block, report or ignore, but just know that's not me doing that. Even if it looks like me, it's not me. Let's go on with this reading. What is happening for this collective right now, or what is about to happen? What's about to go down? Okay, Seven of Swords. What is wrong with me? Every time I see this card, I want to say Seven of Swords. I don't know what it is, and I'm going to continue to do it. Every time it leaves my mouth, Seven of Swords. Is someone a snore fest? Is someone really boring? I don't know what that's about. Empress came out right next to it. I think that people could be kind of boring you lately because you've upgraded to this Empress energy. Man or woman doesn't matter, but you're just feeling very much powerful. There's some type of inner power or value that you've remembered. You've remembered your power. You've remembered your value after a long time maybe of not seeing it or of questioning it, and now everyone around you or people around you in your workplace, in your school, whatever it may be, people around you seem boring because look at the Seven of Swords. They're acting out of character. People are acting out of character, or they're acting like sheep or something, and you're feeling powerful being yourself, so those that are acting like sheep are boring to you because you're just like, oh yeah, I know exactly what you're going to say, because you're just another sheep. You're just like, there's something where people are very predictable around you, and because they're not being themselves, they're fitting into the mold that they feel they should fit into, whereas you've broken out of that mold many moons ago. People are boring. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, some of you, this is actually around dating. Obviously, readings always come back around to love. Some of you are finding potential people very boring, very predictable. You know what they're going to say. You've been there, done that. Everyone's saying the same thing to you. Knight of Pentacles, though, is actually steady, predictable, slow. So you could be bored because someone's moving slowly. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, I love this card and a lot of people don't understand why, so I'm going to explain it. Ten of Swords, in the traditional tarot, there's a sunrise behind that. So even though you've got 10 swords in your back, firstly, you're capable of carrying 10 swords in your back, right? You're just taking a break laying down. You're like, oh yeah, this is normal. I'm used to it. I'm used to people hurt my feelings. I'm used to, you know, I can handle it. I've been through it. I can handle it. But then the sunrise comes up, and the sunrise is coming up to go, okay, cool. You're never going to have 10 swords in your back again. 10 is the most swords you can fit on your back. You can never be more hurt. You can never be more disappointed. You can never be more pained because you've already felt the most pain you can feel. So even though that sounds really harsh, it's a really good thing because you're now invincible. You're now like this level of you, whether it be emotionally, you can't be hurt anymore because you've already felt it. You can't be, some of you, this is actually physical. There's something about you physically being put through the ringer or physically being hurt, and it's like, I don't know what that's about. I don't know why that would be the case. Take it as it resonates, but it's like, it's never again. Never again. Everything is now getting better and better. Everything is now on the way up. You can never be as hurt as you currently are. Mentally as well. Like, some of you have been really put down, bullied. Lovers, co-workers, family, you've been hurt again and again and again and again. But you've reached this point now where nobody can hurt you anymore. There's something very strong about you because you've had 10 swords. You've been crushed by 10 swords. Nothing, you can't fit any more swords in your body. You have nothing will ever break your heart again. Nothing will ever upset you again. You've already been the lowest of lows. You are now insanely, I don't know why, I just feel as if people, you don't look like what you've gone through, or you're gonna have this ability now to, I don't know why I'm getting check people. You can check people because for some reason you are unassuming, right? So anyone talking to you, getting to know you, it's like they feel safe opening up to you or telling you their motives, or telling you, or showing very obvious signs of who they really are, because they don't think you'll see it. They don't think you've experienced it before. They don't think you'll see the signs. And there's something where you've been through so much, and like there's something now where I know it sucks that you've been through all this, but on the bright side, with the sunrise coming up, things are about to get better than they've ever been, and then carry on. That sun is going to keep on rising. You've been through it, and the sun will rise again tomorrow, and everything's going to be better. If you're feeling really, really low right now, it's right then. Things then get better. It's better than ever. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Clarify Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords. There you go. You speak your mind. This is having a very sharp tongue. This is having the ability to speak your mind. You're not scared. You're not scared to speak truth. With Seven of Swords, other people aren't capable. Other people feel trapped. Eight of Swords on the bottom, grounding what I'm saying. People feel trapped. They feel like they can't. The thing about the Eight of Swords is it's a mental trap. It's a mental prison. We're all free to speak. It's just a fear of the consequence. And so there's a mental prison saying, I can't say that, I can't say that. And then acting like Seven of Swords, I'm just getting snorts. People are boring you because they're all acting. You can't understand a lot of people's motives. You can't understand a lot of people's intentions because they're too scared to speak their truth. And if someone can't speak their truth, they can't say what they want. They can't say why they want to be friends with you, why they want to be in a relationship with you. They can't say why they want to. If someone can't articulate why you matter in their life, like there's something around not just that, but them not being able to articulate their own original thoughts in general, where you're like, well, that's boring. You don't have an original thought for yourself that hasn't already been thought by the majority of people around you. Why is that? Why do you not feel comfortable sharing your own opinions or speaking your own truth or your own, you know, like there's something now where you're holding people accountable or you're just putting up a sword. I think even a lot of you, this is in your love life, and you're able to say, no thank you. If you can't come correctly, if you can't come clearly with clear intentions of what you want, then leave. Then don't come near me. Like there's some type of powerful, you're willing to be the bad guy, or you're willing to sound a little bit like, or witch with a B. You're like, I don't actually care how I come across to you. It's more important how I come across to myself, and that I stay in my power and know my value enough to not settle for mixed signals. That's exactly what this feels like. Clarify Empress. This is very powerful, very liberating. Clarify the Empress. You have Five of Pentacles. Leaving people out in the cold. Toodles, goodbye. Like, you aren't afraid to... I don't think you're afraid of people's judgments. In the past, or maybe just people around you, are afraid of the consequence of prioritising themselves, and you have entered this phase now of, I'm going to prioritise myself, and I'm not afraid of the consequence of that. I'm not afraid of you potentially judging me as selfish. I'm not afraid of you seeing me as cold or heartless. Queen of Swords can be seen as cold, when really she's just intelligent. She's very sharp, she's very, like, not afraid to speak the truth. So whether she's seen as cold and heartless, at the end of the day, I think in your mind you're speaking the truth, and it's like the truth hurts. Deal with it. Like, I don't know, there's something where you're in this cold, heartless, in the eyes of others energy, but really you're just like done with people beating around the bush or not actually being able to say what they want. And I think that's also in general in life. You're like, why can you not say what you want with your life? Oh, because you haven't actually prioritized figuring out what you want. I think you're someone that, there's a huge power on this as I'm talking about it, where you know what you want and you're going to get it. So spending time around anyone that's like wishy-washy, doesn't really know what they want, but they'll try and put some effort in here and there, because, you know, just in case you end up being the Empress, just in case you end up being exactly who you say you are, they better put a little bit of energy in. And I think Seven of Swords is also kind of like the breadcrumb card. I think you've been breadcrumbed in, even in platonic relationships, you've been given just a little bit of energy here and there, like not being not being seen for your worth, not being given back the energy you're given, and now you're like, do you know what? I'm not actually going to associate with myself with anyone that can't give back equally the amount of energy I give them. Why would I? Why would I give more energy than someone's willing to give to me? I think there's something about balance. There's something about reciprocity, and you're not reciprocate. You're not, well, you are. You can't reciprocate with someone, reciprocate energy with someone that isn't even giving you anything. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Clarify Knight of Pentacles. You have Seven of Pentacles. So there is someone coming in. There is someone coming in. The thing about this is, Knight of Pentacles, very slow. Slow and steady wins the race. Great, great, reliable, trustworthy. They are a knight though. You're going to see them at least. They're showing up in your life through your lens as a knight. Whether or not they are, whether there's more to them, for some reason you're seeing them as a Knight of Pentacles. You're an Empress. So even a king is below you, let alone a knight. I'm just saying this person seems like they're not worth your time, and they're moving so slowly. Slow as he wins the race, but not if they're a knight and you're an Empress. Anyways, Seven of Pentacles is all about patience. Patience whilst this is fruit on a fruit tree growing, right? So it's like waiting for something to grow into what you want. I think this person is actually going to become your Emperor. Take it as it resonates, or your Empress if you're the Emperor. But there's something here where it's patience. I think patience for someone to reveal themselves as, oh, I'm not just a Knight of Pentacles. You may see me as that because I may be reflecting people that you've already met in the past and things like that, but I'm not the Knight of Pentacles. But they're only going to slowly reveal themselves to you as something more than the Knight of Pentacles if you're patient enough to let them find the courage, because you can be a bit intimidating. Not only have you got Empress energy, but you've also got Queen of Swords energy, which is kind of scary. Kind of like, you're going to call people out on their crap. You're going to call people out on the truth or anything that's not good enough. You're going to call people out. So this is someone that's a bit timid towards you to begin with, and you're like, I don't want timid. And then they grow into finding their strength and realizing they are capable of balancing you out perfectly. But I just think there's something where the reward will be if you're patient enough to see this person for who they really are rather than how they come across to begin with. Like, have some grace or patience with this person. Don't assume they're like past people just because. I think if they come forwards nervous, or you're like, oh, that's a bit dodgy, why they're acting like that, they're genuinely intimidated by you. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Three of Cups. On the bottom, Six of Swords. Okay. There is something about you. Three of Cups is socializing, having fun, enjoying yourself. It's also love triangles sometimes. It's also reuniting with people sometimes. I'm energetically getting, first thing I saw when this came out, I thought love triangle. Intuitively, the first thing that comes to your mind is the thing you pay attention to. So there's something here where with the Ten of Swords, you've been put in love triangles before. You've been not prioritized. You've had other people prioritized over top of you or in front of you. Like, there's something where now, because I'm just seeing someone being like pushing in line in front of you, and you're someone that's very patient and very like, in the past you would just go, yeah, you push in front of me, it's fine. I'm not in a rush. I'm not gonna fight you. And now there's something where you're just like, you've pushed in front of me. Well, I'm not gonna stay in this line anymore, because it's like whatever line this person was waiting for or you were waiting for, you're like, well, say you were waiting in line to meet someone or for someone to see your value. You're like, oh, you're just gonna let that person push in front of me? You're not gonna do anything? You're not gonna push back? You're not gonna... Cool, I'm gonna go. Goodbye. Like, you're not gonna hesitate to end Ten of Swords anything. I think this is something that has recently happened, like the past 2-3 months, probably 3 months with that Three of Cups. You've been put in a position where you had to go, yep, you're gonna put me in a love triangle, I'm gonna leave this love triangle, goodbye. Your Ten of Swords ending, you're able to go never again. Never again. You've lost your chance by thinking it was a good idea to put me on the back burner, or like there's something where your power is, I'm really jealous of the amount of like personal power you found within yourself of being able to know your value and not stand for anything less than being appreciated for who you are, and being able to hold people to the truth, hold people to what they've said, hold people to like become the best versions of themselves, even if like they don't want to hear it. You help people become better because you're not just saying what they want to hear. And like there's something where your patience is now paying off. Someone's coming in. The main message of this isn't like the past. This person isn't like the past. They may, to begin with, you're going to see them through the lens of, oh, you're reminding me of this, 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 and this. But there's something where give someone a chance. If they're slow moving, if they're very much like taking their time, it's because they want to do things right by you. They want to be genuine. They want to be trustworthy. They want to earn your trust. And it's not because they're a knight. This person is, I think, at least a king, if not an emperor. I really feel it'd be amazing if I shuffled these cards and the King of Pentacles came out. But oops. Five of Wands, Hermit. Yeah, there's a conflict. There's a conflict of you wanting to just hide away forever and go, yep, no, please leave me alone, everyone. I want to be alone. And then there's the conflict of something inside of you going, but what if this Knight of Pentacles is more? But what if this person grows into more? And with the Seven of Pentacles, like, patience, this will grow. This person is already, I think, something more. They're just showing up to you to begin with as less, because almost like shrinking. Have you ever had someone in your life where you really, really, really like want them to like you, or you really want them to value you, and then given the chance, time around them, time in their presence, you almost shrink yourself to protect yourself of like, oh no, I don't want them to not like me. Like, that's what this person's doing. They want you to like them so bad, and they're not like that with other people. With other people, it's almost like they're the emperor or the empress, and they're just like, yeah, chill, everyone loves me. And then around you, they like are this hermit in the shell, and there's this, oh no, suddenly I'm doubting myself. Suddenly I don't know if I am. Suddenly I don't know if everyone loves me anymore. Like, this person becomes really self-critical. Five of Wands, right? Tug of war with themselves. Fighting themselves. No, I am good enough for this person. No, I'm not good enough. No, I am good. No, I'm not. And there's this inner battle they're going through. So they come across as Knight of Pentacles. But if they weren't fighting themselves, and if you weren't this Empress, you would probably see them for who they really are, and you'd see that, like, but it's just you. Like, they have you on a pedestal, or they have you not on a pedestal, but you're different to everyone else. So they were like, oh, I need to show up real. I need to show up authentic. Oh, this person's gonna smell it. This person will smell my fakeness from a mile away. So some of them, like, you could be connecting to people that had a fake sense of confidence, or a fake sense of, like, you know, self-worth in the past, and now they're like, oh no, can't do that, can't put on a front, can't put on a front, because you're gonna be able to tell that this isn't genuine. And yeah, someone's basically self-critical, but only around you. Give someone a chance to show their real colours before you cut them off like everyone else. Cut everyone else off. You've got reason to. You've got facts and figures, right? You've got facts and figures as to why they don't deserve to be in your life. Good. Get rid of them. But if someone new wants to enter, please give them a chance to show up as more than just whatever they show you, like the first impression. Because first impressions can be deceiving, and I think there's something here very deceiving when you give off this, and then they're like, oh, I'm gonna play this carefully. I want to be reliable, genuine. I want to be really careful how I play this. And then you're seeing them as, oh, why are they being careful? Why are they being so? Are they hiding something? Like, there's something where you are looking for reasons, and for you, I think there's something where if someone's moving painfully slow towards you, you're like, oh, they're not sure about me. You're like reflecting that onto someone in the past that wasn't sure, that moved very slow, breadcrumbed. You're like, oh no, if this person's moving so slowly, they're not sure about me. and I don't think that's the case at all, but basically give someone a chance. I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you when I see you.